Hello, it's Mark again. Time for Scotch Sunday. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you'll enjoy this. Please give me any feedback. Tell me something you'd like me to taste test. If I have it, I'll be happy to do it. Great. Happy you're watching. Thanks. So today we'll get right to it. We have a Signatory Edradour. This is the 2008 bottling. This is a 10-year-old, and I'm going to go ahead and pour it so it has some time to air out. Get a little air in there. Okay. So anyway, Edradour. I've done an Edradour before. I think I did the 2006. This is the 2008. This is again, Edradour means Scotland's little gem. Or no, it's called Scotland's Little Gem. It means between the two rivers, and it is pronounced Edradour. So, if you run a whiskey school in Austin and you don't know how to pronounce Edradour, maybe you shouldn't run a whiskey school. So, with that, I will tell you this was distilled in 2008, bottled in February 2019. 46 ABV, Un-Chillfiltered, no color added. Edradour is a Highland. They were producing about 25,000 gallons a year, compared to like Glenfiddich that makes like 3.5 million gallons a year. Last year they expanded, probably about a little bit shortly after this was bottled. They expanded to double their production, but we won't see bottles from the new production probably for several years. I venture to guess probably, after it gets to be about 10 years or so. The distillery is very small. They were producing only about 18 casks a week, but obviously that's going to go up from now because they've doubled that. They used to only be run by 2 people. The head distiller I think he's still the head distiller. I'm not 100% sure. Was pulled out of retirement. He retired from Lefroy, and he was working there full time. I think he was only supposed to work for a few days a week, but I think he ended up working 6. They produced about 18 casks a week, and they were formed in 1825 as a farmers collaborative, formerly owned by Pernod Ricard. And then in 2002, they were bought out by the Signatory independent bottler. So yes, we have an independent bottling of a beverage that's distilled at a distillery that you own. So is that really independent? I don't quite understand that, but I'm sure it's not important. And let's see, they were one of the smallest distilleries in Scotland. They're probably considerably bigger than that. I think they were the second smallest. They're not the smallest by square foot. They're not the smallest by output, but they are the smallest, and their stills are the smallest stills that are legally allowed by law in Scotland. So they used to do their own maltings, but now they no longer do all their own maltings. So what else can I tell you? Okay, and there's really nothing written on there other than it's Un-Chillfiltered and no color is added, 46 ABV. Let me give you the color. I don't think this is quite as dark as the 2006, so we'll see how it tastes. It is an Oloroso sherry butts. Don't you see the color? And this seems a little bit more coppery, not so quite as dark as this 2006. I think that was all Oloroso sherry butts also. So we'll see if it's any different. Maybe I should do a side-by-side. If you want to see that, let me know. And I just got this off the shelf not that long ago, and the same with the 2006, so they're still out there. All right, let's see what we got. It definitely smells different, definitely different nose than the other. I say different. We're noticeable, but not dramatically different. I'm I'm not getting the toffee that I had on the, was it coffee? Toffee? Yeah, there was some toffee in the other one. I think molasses too, and I'm not getting that at all. This is more malty. There's more cereal notes in this one. Less fruit. This one's a little bit, I really liked the other one. This one, I actually taste tested this before and the video didn't turn out. This is different. There's some fruits, but these are more, this is more like an apricot. So, all right, let's see if I get anything else. Yeah, this is more grainy cereal and such than the other. This has more of a sherry taste to it. Leathery, tobacco-y. This would be good with a cigar, Sal. There's some fruit in there, but it's less, and there's less nuts. What fruit is, yeah, this is more like apricots and pears. The other was more like figs, dates, and had more figs, dates, and apples. This is okay. Not changing much. Yeah. There is some fruit in there, like I said, but it's not the dark fruit that was on the 2006. This is more of the lighter fruits. And I'm not getting much chocolate either. This has some fruit, but it's, like I said, white fruit. Some ginger in there. A little bit of ginger. This is like leathery and tobacco on the finish. Medium finish. Yeah. Okay, so I actually don't need to, maybe I don't need to do a side-by-side. I think maybe I've given as much as I can on that. So I'm going to be honest, I like the 2006 better, but this is still an 8, where the other was almost a 9. So, all right, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.